understand the dinner buses leave at 6:30, so I've got about until 6:25. Right, we've heard an awful lot about API from Kevin, we've heard a lot about ILSAC, we've heard a lot about Asia Pacific and North America. Actually, we've heard very little about Europe. So I'm here at the end of the first day to try and enlighten you all a bit about what we call the European Engine Lubricant Quality Management System, nicely abbreviated to EELQMS. So, as we've seen before, a little bit of a history lesson. Before 1994, engine oil development was pretty much unregulated. Test quality and precision was not what we enjoy today. Often there was the documentation supporting product claims may not have been complete. And actually, when it came to securing approvals from the industry or from motor manufacturers, I'll sort of liken it a little bit to the Wild West. Today, CEC is organised more effectively. The three stakeholders that I described earlier, plus Concarway, which is another European fuels organisation, go together to what we call the CEC Management Board. And there the stakeholders come together and decide what the future test requirements should be, try and identify ways that these tests might be developed, and leave it then to the CEC Management Board to progress that. So, EELQMS has a number of themes, and that's based around all the aspects required to deliver a good quality ACEA specification product to the marketplace. And that goes from production, auditing, reporting, registration, testing, read across, and there's a strong reliance on quality systems that exist pretty much in most organisations these days. So, the quality systems, ISO 9000, one of the more common ones, and the requirement of EELQMS is that it's included in the marketer's ISO 9000 procedures. Conformance. The EELQMS system is a voluntary system. We have no licensing. But what we do expect of marketers is that they complete the ATIEL Marketer's Letter of Conformance. So far signed by about 70 oil marketers, and the purpose of this letter is to state the company's intention to develop ACEA-labelled products in accordance with the code of practice. So testing and monitoring I've mentioned. There's a reliance on internationally recognised methods from CEC or, where appropriate, from ASTM. Tests have to be registered using the ERC, European Registration Centre, which ironically is based in North America. Read across, similar to API 1509, we have viscosity grade read across, base oil interchange, and viscosity modifier interchange rules. And the reason for that is that it is economically not viable to test every single formulation that goes into the marketplace. But reporting, as Kevin mentioned, there's a requirement to retain the data from the development program, and in the code of practice this is quite clearly defined how that data package should look. And the idea is that everybody follows the same process, so documents are easily evaluated and compared. The candidate data package contains the original test data from the first formulation, then we have the program extension data for any base oil interchange or viscosity read across that may have occurred. That then completes what we call the ACEA data set, and that is signed by an authorised person from the lubricants marketer. Blending and production. It's not enough just to develop a formulation, pass all the tests, get all the approval letters in place. It's also important to make sure that the product is manufactured in a quality accredited Since EELQMS was established, we have now more regular discussions between the key stakeholders in the European industry. ACEA, the manufacturers, ATC, the additive companies, and ATIEL. We discuss, sometimes we negotiate, future quality and specification requirements, but as is, I guess, common in North America, sometimes these discussions and negotiations become a little bit fraught, because each stakeholder comes at it from a different perspective. An important step forward since EELQMS was established is that CC now develops much better quality engine tests, developed much more with the end purpose in mind. Over the years, we've introduced a number of ACEA sequence updates, probably much faster than we would have done without this system, without this collaboration. And probably, we've heard a lot about ILSAC GF5, we've talked about API S categories, and a little bit about API C categories. But actually, something that Europe has to offer the rest of the world in the lubricant industry, perhaps is fitted with diesel particulate filters to meet more stringent emissions requirements. And in fact, I have seen a handbook, an owner's handbook, from an Asian vehicle exported to South America, and that vehicle handbook actually fitted with a diesel engine, and it specifies ACEA quality oil for the diesel engine. We continuously review the guidelines to make sure that they're clear, that everybody has the same understanding, recognising that not everybody has English as a first language, so we're trying to make these guidelines clear and practical. And with that in mind, we want to adopt some of the worked examples that are used in API 1509 in the future. We're constantly reviewing the guidelines to look at new test methods as they become available, and looking at things like base oil interchange, to try and introduce more interchange rules to aid faster and more cost-effective developments. And to do that, we collect data from both from ATIEL member companies, and sometimes we get contributions from other sources as well. So, in summary, since EELQMS was established, we have been able to get better engine oils into the market faster than we would have done previously. So, finally, to tie up, the ATIEL Code of Practice is an essential process to claim ACEA performance on your containers. If you haven't signed up to the Code of Practice with the letter of conformance, you should do that. If you have ACEA performance on your packages and you haven't signed the letter, technically you don't actually meet that performance requirement. So I urge you to do two things. First of all, to go to the ATIEL website and download the Code of Practice.